Hello and welcome to today's April 6th daily news report, as well as ongoing stimulus check information. If you're a subscribed member of my community, then welcome back. And if you're not, consider subscribing right now. All right, now today I want to talk about how 20 to 30 million Americans will be getting $1,400 stimulus checks today and the potential of more stimulus coming your way. I also want to talk about the Senate parliamentarian approving Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumers' stimulus loophole and infrastructure bill. I also want to talk about where we're at with a potential fourth stimulus check. I'm also going to share a little bit more about the pushback on the infrastructure bill, as most Republicans do not want to support it, and I'll go over why. Now, before I jump into today's update, I want to let you know that my wife and I are giving away $1,600 and 16 You Are Amazing hats as a thank you to our subscribers. So 16 people will win a hat, and 4 of them are going to have $400 each show up with their hat or their mug. So we're really excited to give that money away, and we just appreciate you so much being in our community. Now, over 20 million Americans should be receiving their $1,400 stimulus check today. So let me know if you've got that money or if it's pending in your account. This is a huge day because the Treasury and the IRS announced last week that they were releasing a huge amount of money that was scheduled to hit bank accounts this Wednesday. So make sure to check your bank accounts, your mailbox, and your Direct Express card. Those deposits should be happening today. Now, the IRS also announced that they've made many upgrades and software updates to the Get My Payment portal. So if you still aren't clear on when your stimulus check might arrive, go ahead and check the Get My Payment portal. It's been updated. Now, yesterday I told you how the White House will be awarding one person with $500,000 for creating a better mask. Linda from the community had me laughing. She wrote, "We don't need a better mask. We need a better government." I completely agree, Linda. Thanks for making me laugh. Now, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer said Monday night about budget reconciliation, a parliamentary process to bypass the 2/3 vote requirement, or 60 votes, was used for the $1.9 trillion stimulus package without Republican support. He's now trying to use this similar Section 304 to push through more stimulus and the infrastructure bill. Last night, the parliamentarian said Schumer and the Democrats could use budget reconciliation to pass Biden's Build Back Better plan. This means Democrats need 0 Republican support and can push through a bill of any size and with any issue, without any issue that they want. Schumer said the parliamentarian has advised that a revised budget resolution may contain budget reconciliation instructions. This confirms the leader's interpretation of the Budget Act and allows Democrats additional tools to improve the lives of Americans if Republican obstruction continues. He continued, while no decision has been made on the legislative path forward using Section 304, and some parameters still need to be worked out, the parliamentarian's opinion is an important step forward that this key pathway is available to Democrats if needed. Essentially, Schumer is saying, we will use reconciliation to pass the massive $4 trillion infrastructure bill, and we won't need any Republicans on board. By the way, I just want to say thank you so much for always giving these videos a like. I just love giving my community the news. All right, now, will Schumer get Republican support for the $2.3 trillion spending bill in May and the second $2 trillion spending bill in July? It's not likely. Former Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell says there's no way the Republicans are going to get behind this massive infrastructure bill when the majority of it has nothing to do with infrastructure. How do you call it an infrastructure bill when only 6% of the money actually goes to infrastructure? Republican Senator Roy Blunt said, If this were truly an infrastructure bill, Democrats would have the support of Republicans, but it is not. Only 6% of the $2.3 trillion is for infrastructure. So why is this being pushed on the American people as an infrastructure bill? Blunt said the bill should be closer to $615 billion and said if that were the case, he would gladly jump on board. The second $2 trillion infrastructure bill that Biden wants to pass is now being called the social infrastructure bill, where it seeks to equalize wealth among Americans. However, many economists and tax professionals are saying to expect the cost of everything to rise if this bill passes, and also expect your taxes to rise. Senator Bernie Sanders admitted he sees this bill as more about human infrastructure than physical infrastructure. Sanders and many other Democrat House representatives and senators have said that they are fully in support of completely bypassing Republicans to push this massive bill through. Now, I have a question for my community. I don't want this to be political, even though it's about politics. Is it good when one party pushes through bills that have zero support from another party? Now, just to be fair, Republicans did this back in 2017, I believe, under President Trump, when they pushed through all of the tax cuts that millions and millions of Americans benefited from. They didn't have Democrat support. So I'm just curious what you think. Let me know in the comments. Now, Representative Jayapal from Washington State has said, we need $50,000 of student loan debt forgiven to really get the economy booming again. She also wants to see $15 minimum wage passed by President Biden and said that all Americans should be getting $2,000 a month until the pandemic is over. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer has said that one of his biggest goals as the leader of the Senate is going to be the legalization of marijuana on a federal level. And he's willing to do it without any support from President Biden. Schumer says legalizing weed will give people more freedom, and the parade of horribles has never come out. Basically, he says we haven't seen an increase in murder or crime in the states where marijuana was made legal, and that we should push that through with or without the support of the American president. Now, yesterday I told you that Representative Tlaib and Omar are pushing for a $2,000 down payment stimulus package plus $1,000 a month. This bill continues to get support, and I'll update you as more information comes out. I don't want to get anybody's hopes up. I don't think it's going to happen. When they ran the math, it's very, very expensive, right? Only about 3 to 4 trillion comes in. That stimulus package alone would be about $10 trillion. So again, I'm going to report on things, but I just want to inject that I don't want to get anybody's hopes up, okay? Okay, now in case you forgot to keep up with the Kardashians, and if you did, shame on you, their family is so important to America. It was announced today that Kim Kardashian is now a billionaire. So we should definitely congratulate her, right? Now, all right, now speaking of billions, yesterday, police in Belgium seized a man with $1.65 billion of cocaine. Now, admittedly, I've never done cocaine, but that sounds like a really big number, right? That's probably a mountain of cocaine. North Korea has officially announced that they are pulling all of their athletes out of the Olympics. And yesterday, President Vladimir Putin signed a law in Russia that would allow him to remain president until 2036. And we thought we had term limits here in the United States. Woo! All right, this is my update for today. If you're still waiting on your stimulus check, it looks like it should be arriving today. I know that the IRS and Treasury also plan to do another large dump of money this weekend, which means people would get a check the following Wednesday on the 14th. So today and tomorrow, check your account. The 6th and the 7th is when they're saying that money should arrive. Also, it looks like pathways are being opened to potentially more stimulus. through this infrastructure bill. Anyway, this is my update for today. As I know more, I will definitely come on and share more with you. Now, before you go, do make sure to check out that link below with the giveaway. Because of the awesome video sponsors that I've introduced you to, that's how my wife and I have been able to share money with people in our community and some of this cool swag. We love bringing you guys the news and appreciate you so much being in our community. I just want to remind you as you go that you are amazing. I really appreciate that. Never link your self-worth to whatever the government's doing. It's a recipe for disaster. All right. I appreciate you being in my community, and I'll see you on the next video.